Reason why I hate my headlights because there's no gap in there, and I think why I hate my headlights because the light is so scattered here. I think it's the reflector of the aftermarket, and if I like move farther away, you could see that pattern over there here. Yeah, that's really annoying because it's like an even distribution of light. Same thing on that side too. Yep. So if you look at that, it's also scattered up there. So I'm changing them to xenon projector headlights, which is like an OEM. So let's see what's the difference in a few days. What they don't tell you when installing this angel eyes. First, this tape are useless. They come off after a while. So I'll use super glue or probably a glue gun to secure this. And this one too. Actually, the super glue here dried up. I just use Loctite, but I don't know how it performs if there's heat in there. And the second one is the placement of these clips. You cannot put them on the sides actually, because this bracket or this trim will actually be on the way, like this one. So look at that, they're way too big actually. So if they're on the side, yeah, you cannot put this back, push this in. Same thing with this one. I'll probably add again another one here, but one of this is actually just okay, and it needs to be in the middle, not on the sides too. This one on the side is okay, but one of these in the middle is okay. And then I'll probably move the wiring over this one, so that because this one just have a rubber gasket, so it's easy to poke it. This one has a plastic cover, so I don't want to drill this one out. I'm letting the glue dry on this one. I put some double glue over here so that this angel light will actually stick to this one. Well, I mean, it will be like not moving. Or this one, basically what will happen is the trim will basically push this one. You don't need to glue this one up. I think this bracket will over here will hold it in place. And then what I need to do on this OEM gasket is, since I'm putting in a new, not really new, but I'm transferring the aftermarket lens to this one. And that aftermarket lens actually doesn't use a rubber gasket. It uses an RTV. So this one, the OEM, basically they use like a rubber gasket, so I need to take this out so that I could put in the new lens. So just pulling the rubber. Actually, this rubber is still in good shape. It's not brittle. So, yep, slowly pulling it out. Okay. So now I got it. Oops. Slowly prying this out. It should, you could actually reuse this. Connector is just gonna, oh, yeah. Well, you could actually buy $15, $16, probably how much, $15.99, so probably like around $18 in Amazon for a HID bulb. So it's a D2S 6000K. Yep. And I'm not so sure. It might not last long, but since I'm not so sure if my HID works, I just like pick it up, the cheapest one in Amazon. Take out the headlights. So got the 8mm here, 1, 2. Then there's another one here, down here. Then there's another one. Oh, I think it's a different one. It's not a, probably it's a 10. Yeah. The other one has a Torx, but yep, somehow they change it. So I'm gonna take this out. Looks like my 8mm is no good. Once you took out all the bolts in here, all the screws, and you can also take out the turn lights. You can just like pull out the headlight here. You could like pull it out without taking the trim. So I need 2 hands to do it. To remove the lower trim because it's somehow got stuck. So now you could pull out the wiring. And these pipes they are not in really good shape. So the other way around. That's the other way. Oh, there you go. Compare the aftermarket halogen headlight to the OEM Xenon. The trim or the bezel is basically the same. The lens is also the same. The difference is that the you know, that rubber strip here, it doesn't have any like connectors to this one. But it's kind of weird that the aftermarket has also option if you want to use the original rubber trim in here. So you got that one, you got that one. Yeah, this one, you got that stuff too. They're very close. The only difference is down here. So down here there are no holes actually. There's an option to put the ballast, but yeah, there are markings for holes, but there are no holes actually for the wiring to go in. That's why I decided to just like reuse the OEM one, even though it lacks one of the bracket here. One bracket here is like broken. This one has it. I might probably transfer it. So this one is like made in Taiwan. I don't know what brand is it though. I don't know if it's a Dorman or what, but there's really no markings or brand for this one. Yeah. So I'm gonna heat up the gasket. I'm gonna heat up the gasket here with a heat gun, and then transfer this lens to this one, because this lens is way better than the old one. The old one, you need to clean it, polish it, but it's not gonna look like this one before. I mean after. So I got the halo lights installed already, and then the wiring is there too. I need to take out that plugs again because I don't need it. I'll just have to like solve it. Put the gasket here so that it will soften, and then you can actually pull out the housing, the lens. Yeah, it's not enough to just like pull those tabs open. It will not slide out. You need to soften this one. This is how it's going to look like when you're trying to pull it out. This is my projector light right now, e46. I still haven't changed the halogen headlamp here, and this is how the light shows up. So if you look at the projection, yeah, it's way better. The halogen is way scattered. So I'm gonna put in the Xenon tomorrow, and then the angel eyes. And I put in some silicone gasket on this side because I didn't put the rubber gasket in because this lens will basically not go in easily, even though I have some broken tab in here. It will still not like go in easily, so I have to testing it out, and it works. So look at my wiring. The wiring is actually too short on this side, and this one is actually flimsy. It broke this connector, so this is not gonna last. So I might probably work on this one in the future, like making use of a different connector, a more reliable one. This is really cheap. If you like bend it like several times, it will like break. So I got the wires in here, going there. Here is attached to the relay. Then I just tested it with the power in here, trigger. I'm gonna connect it over there, my fuse box, and then one of the wire goes here. I think that this wire is enough actually to go into this one, but I also damaged the one of the plugs too. So I'm gonna redo this again in the future. But so far for now it works. Yep. Here is the accessory wire that we need to tap into. So this red wire will go into this. It's kind of like, oh gee, looks like I have to do it here. Yeah, wire's too short. It installed now. I'll put the tap in here, and then I just put the wire just down here. Yeah, the wire is just barely enough to reach this connector over here. So if you look at the end cap, yeah, that's where the end of the wire should be, and this is the accessory wire. It's very prominent, and it's a large wire too. So the last piece of the puzzle is basically the wiring for the fade in, fade out, and this is the white wire. So I removed the grommet here, and just push this one in, and oh, look at the glove box. So I already removed the glove box, and let me see. So it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. So you're gonna fish it. Dang it! I have to redo it again. Fish it again. Went in here. And then I'm gonna tap it on the positive side of the lamp here, the floor lamp. So to remove the glove box, you don't need to disassemble this one. So there are screws in here, 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 and here, and then there. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 screws. Oh, there's one in the middle, 7. Yep. So I just like pushed the insulation up so that it will expose my brown and red blue wire. So the brown wire is always the negative in the BMW world, so you're gonna tap in here. Now testing the fade in fade out functionality. Yep, lock. Cool. So I pulled in the slack from the outside, and that's how it looks like with the tap. Yep. And then I'm gonna return the glove box. So yep, I saw people like disassembling the glove box. Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, this whole thing actually like comes out in you go replace them also in one piece. Yep. Testing my angel eyes at night. Okay. Oh, it's too bright. Yeah, I cannot see the angel eyes, but yeah, it's really bright. All the projector lights work now. It needs some adjustments, but yep, there are no scattered light anywhere. So I'm gonna adjust the right side because it seems to be really high, and then the left side probably a little bit higher, so that there will be no areas there where it's what do you call that? There's an area there where it's the overlap. I mean there's an overlap there. I mean there's like no overlap. That's what I mean. So I need to overlap those. So this left side needs to go up higher a little bit. So I'm gonna adjust them both. And I think my left side, my right side HID is actually like flickering. Yeah, there's flicker on it. So yeah, possibly I'm gonna switch to LEDs with this one if it starts to flicker really bad. But yeah, this right side, this left side, actually the driver's side, needs to be adjusted up so that there will be no gaps, or I mean there will be like even overlap. Adjustment is done. There's no gap in there, and I think this is the best projection light that I could get from my conversion headlight. So good. So yep, driving it now, testing it on the highway. That's my high beam. Yep, high beam. My high beam is still halogen though, so but yep, pretty good conversion.